Beautiful Aries, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your weekly reading. I'm going to dive right in here. I've already shuffled the cards and cleared the energy, and I feel something good coming for you guys. Thank you so much for your generosity, Aries. You guys are the best, and I love you very much. So thanks for being here. Let's see. Oh, 2, okay. They're giving you an extra card already. It's funny, these cards are sort of jumpy today for you. And that means they have a lot to say. It's like this one starts to come up, then this one, it's like, well, just take us both. That means there's a lot of information here, Aries, today. So let's see. So I'm having a little work done on my house, so I'm in a different room today. So I had a little different setup here, but that's okay. The energy's good. So, all right. So let's see what we've got here on Aries. Who's this frivolous woman about money that's giving you a fit? Queen of Pentacles reversed in the crossing position really caught my eye right off the bat. This is why they have a lot to say. For some of you, it could have been a partner. For some of you, business partner. We'll see. Big changes, though, Aries. Big changes. Cloud with a silver lining. Just to kind of give you an overview of what I'm seeing so far, I see a lot of flow of energy. I feel like things are changing for you in a good way. I feel like your money issues are going into the past if you had money issues. And you know what? The biggest thing I'm seeing here is something big is going to be revealed to you. I see it in I'll show you the cards in a minute, but I like to just do this overview first. Because I get additional meaning, clairvoyantly, and I'm getting it right now. So hold on, I'm getting a downloaded message about something's going to be revealed to you about a gold digger. No, it's not the only thing I'm seeing, but something about a gold digger or somebody who's frivolous with money or wasteful with money, too focused on money. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've got Queen of Pentacles in the crossing position reversed, and I've got the High Priestess hanging over you, okay, also reversed. So there's something here about secrets with this Queen of Pentacles. So I can't wait to clarify that. And I feel like it's putting you, like you might be feeling trapped by this person, Aries, okay? Now, some things are going to change, with that situation. I see a job changing, or maybe you were on a new job because I see the 3 of Pentacles, or maybe you were collaborating with this Queen of Pentacles in some way. And that could be on business or even family matters. So I'll get some more clarification, but there's something brewing with that person. But you're going to find out, Aries. So pay attention to your visions, your dreams, your any kind of knowing. Sometimes we get information we just know. I can't even explain where it comes from. You know what I mean? You just know. And Aries is very intuitive. So you can read people really well. You're on guard with people, as you should be, because you've got a little spy over here as well. I feel like this person's kind of watching you, and there's some kind of tower that happened, I think, with this Queen of Pentacles or to her. And I get the sense somebody's standing back watching the destruction of this, okay? Wonder who that is. We'll see. We'll see who else comes up. Now, there's something about, for some of you, a marriage either happened really quickly or a marriage ended really quickly, or it's going to, because this is actually in your immediate future. So we're going to clarify that and see, but there's something happening really fast, like fast success. So whether you got into or out of a marriage, it's successful for you, okay? It's a good thing. There's something about starting a new project, something that really lights you up from the inside out, that makes your heart glow. Here's the 8 of Pentacles, and that's in your more extended future. We've got the end of money issues with this 5 of Pentacles next to the Temperance card. And again, this money issue seems to be revolving around a Queen of Pentacles in some way. Yeah, totally. Here I go with the mediumship again. There's a C initial, like Chloe or Clara or something like that. A C initial, and it feels like an older name. This almost feels like an older person. Like this could be a mother or family member or something that's either having money issues, or she may even be in spirit since I'm hearing her name, but still I feel like it caused the money issues to be brought forward to the next generation, if that makes sense in some way. But the money issues are ending because here's 5 of Pentacles next to this nice flow of energy with the Temperance card. And for some of you, I feel like your angels, with this Temperance card, your angels are helping you resolve this, especially if you have invited them to help. If you've asked, for angelic intervention, because right next to that we have the Star card. So this can be, a lot of hope coming in, healing from any kind of situations, things like that. And here's your Cloud with the silver lining with this Ace of Swords. Like something's been cut out. There was a tower, there was money things, there was change in marriages, changes in jobs. A lot of transformation here, Aries, that I see going on. So let's get some clarification on all of this. I'm not going to go card by card yet. I'm going to just ask, what do you need to know? And actually, which deck do they want me to use? Both. All right, we'll start with this one. All right. Clarification on this reading so far, Aries, because I see how this affects every aspect of your life. Marriages, money, jobs, who you're around, who may have passed and be in spirit now, that left you with you or your family or even your job with some sort of a situation that's going to be revealed. There's something about something being revealed, that somebody collaborated with somebody, that this is quite the mystery. All right, let me just see what the cards say. All right, somebody walked away from something, first of all, Aries. Somebody said goodbye. Somebody left. Somebody definitely left. Yeah, and here it is again. Here's the 8 of Swords, came up twice now. So it left somebody feeling trapped, okay? Somebody's feeling in a trap, and I think that might be you, Aries, or you were, or you are. And here's High Priestess. Again, these cards are repeating. That's crazy. Look at this, the first 2 up. We had these 2. I asked for more details. They're giving them to me again. Look at that. So something's going to be revealed about an oppressive situation or a trap, and it could be an intentional trap or not. Let's see what else it says about that. Hold on. Your intuition is probably sky high right now, Aries. If this is your situation, I think you're on high psychic alert. Your third eye's like, beeping red, right? But you're getting your wish. Look at this wish card. Wow, I got the goosebumps. It's because you cut something out here that didn't work. Somebody said goodbye. It caused a temporary feeling of being trapped or depressed or something. But then it's like you got your wish. I don't think you wanted this person to stay around deep down. There's something like that, Aries, where deep down you got what you wanted, you got your wish, and now you got your home, you're creating what you want. Here's the Empress. A lot more creative energy, more heart-centered. Let's clarify, who's this Queen of Pentacles? And okay, and also you're getting your wish, you're getting the Sun card. This also came up to clarify. So this is where you're heading. You're headed out of this oppressive trap, this feeling of this trap, because something's been revealed to you. Let's ask, who is this Queen of Pentacles? And I think either you said goodbye to her or she said goodbye to you. And she is reversed for sure. So Yeah, there was some kind of a ending, potentially a bad ending with her. Here's a Ten of Swords next to this Queen of Pentacles reversed. Oh, and here is the King of Swords. So Aries, I feel like somebody was strategic in getting out of this trap. You know, King of Swords is somebody who's very intelligent, who thinks things through, strategist, you know, kind of thing. Let's see what else. So you may have really thought your way through this, or you had an advisor who helped you. Whoever it is, this King of Swords really shone a light on a toxic energy that I do believe is her, because I'm asking to clarify her. So there was toxic energy, and I think you're all the wiser, either because of this advisor, or this can be you as well, this King of Swords. It's not a fire energy. It's not usually how Aries shows up to me, but you know, you could grow very cold and non-emotional in a situation where somebody's threatening your livelihood and threatening your home and making you feel like you're trapped. So there you go. Yeah, and here's the Death card. So, I got the cold chills on that. This person could have passed, physically passed. Now, as a whole separate meaning, this could be Scorpio energy. Whatever it is, it's some kind of a transition. And you'll know it's going to be a little different, you know, for everybody, you know, for all you Aries. But I feel like I said this earlier, I think she may have passed. There's the goodbye card here next to her too. I almost feel like she left, physically left. She's in spirit, and that's why I was getting a C initial on her name. Catherine, Chloe, Clara, some C initial. Now, this is showing you, Aries, right now. This is showing you going into this flow of energy with a lot of fire energy, with this King of Wands and the Temperance. You know, it's clarifying the Temperance card, and it's clarifying more money, more hope, cloud with the silver lining. Where's this going? And then I'm going to switch decks. Hold on, Aries. Yeah, you're making progress. You may be moving. You may be moving to like a different city or town or something. You may be seeing this on your horizon, in your mind, and that sort of thing. Let's switch over to this deck for a second. Let's see what it says about this fast-moving energy having to do with getting in or out of a marriage. What is that about? Yeah, it happened fast. All right, here's the Chariot, and also a success card. 2 success cards with this 8 of Wands and Chariot. So either whether you got in the marriage or out of the marriage, I feel like it brought you a lot of success. Okay, it ended that feeling of being in a trap. Yeah, and it may have cut you away from this devil energy of feeling like you're chained to money. Because I feel like in a lot of ways, this Queen of Pentacles reversed had you feeling like chained to money in some way. Maybe you were in debt, or maybe you were always fighting about money or something like that, or trying to protect your resources. Yeah, here's the Star. So isn't this the Star too? Yes, the Stars come up twice. This is in the hopes and fears position. This is a card of healing from something. This is a card of being in the spotlight sometimes. This is a card of the universe shining light on you, Aries. And this is like hopes and fears. It's like a lot of success here. You're hoping things are going to turn out differently, but you're not sure. You're being reluctant about that. But I want to say it's going to go really well. Okay, I am seeing a lot of healing from this situation, because this is like a situation you wanted out of, but still it was sad. I mean, that's the thing I pick up. Whoever this Queen of Pentacles was, or King of Pentacles, you know, for some of you, you didn't want to be with them still, but you did, and there's still heartstrings there. I mean, is what I feel. So there is some sadness there. And there's still some little sparks of love with this Ace of Cups. But there's also new love. I feel like your heart, some of you, is all over the place and being pulled and tugged in a lot of different directions at this time. Let's ask about this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. So you cut out something that didn't work and it brought you more money, maybe even a jackpot. Okay, there's something about healing, but healing of finances, you know, and that people don't think about that. Sometimes you think about healing a cut on your hand or whatever, but you know, healing your checkbook is a real thing. And I feel like that is, and I got the goosebumps on that. They really wanted me to tell you that. So yeah, that's what's happening. There's a lot of healing going on here. So let's ask for any advice for Aries. This is a whole progression of things that all revolved around this Queen of Pentacles. Now, again, it could be a King of Pentacles, but I read the cards as they come up and they're usually right. So, but feel free to switch it if it's different for you. But there's something there that revolved around her, creating a trap, but then things turned around quickly and it brought you into success, okay? Any advice for Aries? Okay, so Four of Cups is showing up like you have to decide, Aries, what you want to do next. What do you want to put in that fourth cup? It's like, okay, you've already done those 3 cups, but it's like feeling a little discontent, like what's next? You know, like what do I do now? Like that situation resolved, that was a lot, and now what do I get to do or want to do, okay? So it's your choice. I mean, that's a good thing. There's something here about generosity, okay? And also, this particular card is about this person got out of debtor's prison, but he got out with nothing, and he still got toxic energy kind of on his back, as you can see. But somebody's giving him a gift. And I feel like this has happened, like all of this that's happened, Aries, I feel like the universe is now giving you a gift. Now you're going to see the cloud with the silver lining. Yeah. Coming through. There it is, the final outcome. So it comes from this generosity from the universe. All of this that happened, as hard as it is to probably get this, is it had a gift wrapped up in this sort of karmic situation. And I would say this is karmic. This is a really, this is a complex, big reading, Aries, for sure. Anything else Aries needs to know? Your heart's going to be opening back up because of all this healing. Any other advice or anything Aries needs to know? Yeah. So things are going to get clearer for you. That's what. As you go along, things might not be clear right now because you're in this situation of, well, what do I do now? You know, that feeling of when something hard finally ends, then you don't know what to do with yourself, you know? So that's kind of where I think you are. And it's a matter of just letting the fog clear on this situation is what I'm getting. So anything else that's coming in for Aries after this situation resolves and is revealed completely and all of that? We've got the Two of Pentacles. There's going to be some small sums of money coming in, Aries. You may have to kind of juggle them around a little bit for some reason, okay? And here's the Moon card. It is reversed. Beneficial changes. A lot of beneficial changes here with the Moon reversed. Also, you can see all the emotion. There's a lot of emotion here about this situation, Aries. And I feel like I'm supposed to tell you tears are healing. That's what they're saying to me right now. Tears are healing, and you can see it on this Moon card. So there's a lot of healing, a lot of high emotion on this situation. Sadness and relief all at the same time. And getting out of a trap, starting something new. There is so much going on here, Aries. I can't wait to hear how this resonates with you once you watch it. So I think that's all I've got for you today. And you guys take care. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'll see you. Bye.